Hello everybody, hope you're doing well today. We are continuing with Mass Effect Legendary Edition and we are still on Mass Effect 1. We are going to continue with the last part of the side quest which we picked up after leaving the Citadel. And we are then going to do another main quest. Did these, didn't we? Okay, we go to the next planet. We'll go to Banshee. At the moment, we're investigating the Geth bases on different planets.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Oh, wonderful. Magi orbits the Vamshi binary giant stars. Vamshi A is a blue star of a spectral class A4111, which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. Vamshi B is an aging red giant of class M5111, over 220 times the size of Sol. Magi has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. The difference in temperature between the hemisphere facing the suns and that facing deep space causes constant winds stirring the silica and sodium dust of the surface. Unsavoury characters from the Terminus systems occasionally use Magi for forms of cruel sport, dumping slaves, hostages, quarrelling shipmates, or even, when bored, vicious animals on the surface. One must kill the other before they will be rescued from the lethal radiation of the gas stars, of the giant stars. That's just cruel. And we are going there, of course. Let's take... We could take Tali and Erdnot, Garrus and Diara, or... That's both biotic, innit? Tech and biotic, we'll take them too. We'll take Rex and Garrus for this one. And Liara and Tali. Oh, we've got 4 here, so I'm going assault rifles. Oh, we'll do that. We've got shotguns then. Master Unity. Fitness unlock. There we go. Garrus. Let's see what we want for you. Decryption. Need electronics as well, don't I? But that's all over there. Or I could just get... electronics isn't good either. Assault training. Running burst. No. Assault rifles. No. Tactical armor. No. Give me decryption. Dampening. And then we'll go... We'll add the rest of that, and then the next time he levels up we can use it, get electronics. I've got that. I've got Rex here. Shotgun. Fitness. That'll do. Make sure they've got... I'm fine with what I've got unless we picked any other armour up. No, okay. Armour wise, oh, what's that? 30. Phoenix, heavy armour. Yes. Okay, let's see what we got. Health regeneration, cooldown, toxic resistance. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Okay, too much about the sniper rifle for him because he's not using it. Shotgun now, yes, thank you very much. What else can we add to it? Okay. Garrus, where's your sniper rifle? Hang on, we got any better armor for you? No. Need to get him some armor. Sniper rifle. Yeah, you've got the best one so far. Chemical rounds +2. Nothing else. Okay, that's it. That's fine. Oh yeah, map. What have we got? We got Geth outpost there, but I want to go to the anomaly and then debris. Thorium deposit. Okay, this planet's very dark, isn't it? We've got here rare elements surveyed. Wonderful, and we've leveled up. Fantastic. Well, let's get to this next point. Wonder what the anomaly is. I haven't played it for a while, so I'm not 100% sure what it could be. It's going to be something interesting regardless. Ancient debris. Oh, there's 2 lots here. Oh, this is wicked. Turian insignia recovered. This strange looking sensor has some ancient graffiti scribbled on it. It appears to be marked with the Edison colony insignia.
Just lead the way.
Let's get moving.
I'm surprised he doesn't say anything about it.
Securing point.
Old skull. This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hard suit computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Oh. Okay. Now I've got Macos there. We got that to go to. Then we got that. Hello Byron, long time no see. We're doing very well, thank you very much. Hope you're doing well as well. Oh, we need electronics. Of course we do. So close to it. Sad that I get 2 yet they get 1. Alright, next level up. Well, we know there's some places we can come back to. Let's go to the Geth outpost to destroy the Geth. Byron says, I've been busy helping my nan and granddad help their landlord do a house across there. Oh, across the road from them. Oh, that's very nice of you to be helping your grandparents. Hope they're all doing well. Oh, what do we have here?
On my way.
Light metal surveyed. Okay, that ain't too bad. We can always use extra minerals. This is one bumpy planet. Gotta be really careful that the Mako doesn't get destroyed. Where are the Geth? I'm over there. Well, I'm glad you've come to say hello, and I hope you stay well and keep safe, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. There's some Geth up there, ain't there? Let's get him. What do you do with a drunken Krogan? What do you do with a drunken Krogan? What do you do with a drunken Krogan early in the morning? So I might have to destroy a turret. There's another one somewhere. And there's one up there. Oh, I can't just roll over it. Come on. Let's kill it. What have I been up to since you've not been here? Just streaming, doing different games, started Mass Effect Legendary Edition. We've gone through a few games actually. There's a sniper in there. Any others? There's one there. Anybody else? Yeah. And there's somebody there. Oh, it's a Colossus. I could get out and fight it, but it's like that. Mark, I'll take
That's
the bullets.
number 2. Let's hit the next base.
Awesome. Before I do that, I want to level up Garrus. Come on. Advanced. One more. Okay, he's got one more. I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'm going to carry on with Warp for him. Upgrade to assault rifles. Okay, that'll do. Let's head back to the Normandy. I have seriously missed this game. So we got Almos next. Can't land on here, but it says Almos is a hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of sodium darkening its atmosphere. Well, we can survey this one. Pregal is an enormous terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and ethane. Its surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of aluminum. No landing has ever been attempted. Why can't we do that then? While scanning the planet Pregal, you discovered several marker buoys orbiting it. Chief Engineer Adam secured some high-res optical images of the buoys, which appeared to have been neglected for some time. Each one was marked with the Batika colony insignia. We've got no other planets in this region. Okay. Hong. We've already been to Hong. Let's go to Terrascova. One of these planets is going to have... Well, I think it's going to have something to do with an VI thing from Earth. Well, from the Alliance. Antibar is a cold terrestrial world with an atmosphere of methane and argon. Mainly composed of iron with deposits of magnesium. The world has been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming. The atmosphere could be increased to the thickness of Earth, so the global average temperature would rise by 10 degrees Celsius. Antibar's combination of low temperatures, high-speed surface winds and low visibility make it dangerous to explore on foot. But we're going to do that anyway, because we're crazy. Who do we take here? Kaiden, Ashley. Let's take Liara and Tally, seeming we've took Erdnot and Gareth there. And then we'll take Kaiden and Ashley on the next mission. Alright, so far you've been cleaning the windows, doors, taking wallpaper down, paint walls and moving doors and cleaning the skirting boards. Wow, you have been very busy, Byron. It's always good to keep yourself active though. Well, what have we actually got on this planet? We got an anomaly there, debris, and then we got a Geth outpost. So this is going to be the last of the Geth outposts for us to destroy, which is pretty good. Oh, hang on, let's level up Liara. I've been leveling her throw up because I love throw. Lift, warp. Nearly. Tally, what we got for you? Decryption, hacking. Your electronics is fantastic. Decryption. Sabotage. AI hacking. Okay, she's fine. We need that for her. Oh, there's more than one anomaly here. The others weren't even on the map. So, what could this be? Let's go to this one first. Oh, hell no. 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 Pressure more again. Screw you, monster. Oh, hell. Yeah. Run away! Ah! Oh no! He got me! Oh, I hate them. Right. Round 2 against the Freshetmore. Hate them. We'll get it this time. Okay, I know where that is now, so it's there. I'll level them up in a bit. Right, round 2. Run away! Oh crap! It's coming for me! Run away! Where is it? Oh crap, there it is. That's right, monster. Whoa! Nearly got me. Yay, we killed it. Jesus. Well, they're one hit kills, they are. They hit you, that's it. Okay. Can't stay long because you've got a job to do. No, that's absolutely no problem. Enjoy what you're doing. I'll hopefully see you soon. I'm going to be doing this stream for a while. Discovery. The vehicle and the human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Freshetmore. At least they got what was coming to them. Oh yeah, exactly.
You lead, I'll follow.
And we've got the anomaly over here, whatever this is. Oh, what is this? Oh, what could this be? Prothean Ruin. Awesome. Prothean data disk recovered. Searching the ruins, you discover a Prothean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the Fresher Moore's many victims. Ah, so another one of the people it had killed. Byron says, bye. See you later, Byron. Take care. Right, we should have leveled up again. 8. Liara, I want to level up your... Yeah, I want to level that up, didn't I? And your lift. Okay, that'll do. What are we leveling up with you? Okay, that'll do. Okay, that'll do. We've got hacking, which I'm going to add on to next. And we got these here. Geth outpost and debris. We'll do the outpost first. Well, we'll do the debris first and then we'll do the outpost. Oh, actually, we need to repair our vehicle. So what I'm going to do is Omnigel, Omnigel, Omnigel. All the crap ones, get rid of them. Anything level 1, we get rid of. Okay, there we go. Now we can fix our vehicle. I know why it's jammed. It's because we got the Geth right by us. They're going to attack. Manual bypass. I don't want to use any Medigel just yet. We haven't got enough. Oh, I knew I'd pressed the wrong one then. Not concentrating. We'll do it. Boom. Oh, I like. Okay, there we go. Take all. And now it's there somewhere. So we're gonna follow the marker. Oh, we can't, can we? It's up here somewhere, isn't it? Yes, got ya. I think it's round here. Found you! I can sniper them if I have to. Alright, let that heal. There, we're back. Right. Sniper, sniper, sniper. Let's get him, sniper wise. One. It's two. One left, isn't there? Two left. Ship. Right, get primes.
Just one more outpost left.
The main one now. Do 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 do. Do these ones first. Survey. This is a terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and krypton. The surface is mainly composed of silicates with deposits of carbon. Vegas has a low mass for its size and is tightly locked to the star Terrascova. Terrascova A, the temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant gale forces, winds across the terminator. Well, we've now got some heavy metal. We can say Pentamalurus atmosphere is very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, Pentamalurus atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxide. The surface is largely composed of magnesia with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing on Pentamalurus. Computer modelling suggests that the powerful solar winds from the Terrascova stars will blow off Pentamalurus atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature of the surface to the minus 70s. Yeah, we couldn't live there then. No way, not that cold. Unsarai is a small hydrogen helium gas giant. It is an unusually large amount of nitrogen in the upper atmosphere, which glow purple when ionized by the solar wind. Unsarai convenience as a place to dump drive charge has left its orbit littered with debris dumped overboard by visiting crews. It's basically just a rubbish tip. Sol Milan is one of Terrascova's two outer worlds, significantly removed from the rest of the system, and with unstable elliptical orbit, it is thought they may have formed within free alley of the binary stars, and were hurled outward due to the stability of such an orbit. Sol Milan is a hydrogen helium gas giant with significant quantities of sodium in the upper atmosphere, giving it a distinct grey colour. Mawino is the second of Terrascova's outer worlds. It is essentially a rock of unremarkable ores with some deposits of water, ice, but no minerals of value. The frozen surface is composed of silica, but like the gas giant Sol Milan, it is thought that Mawino formed too close to the Terrascova stars and was thrown outwards by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the system in a few 100,000 years. Okay. Nothing of significance there. Nufo is a large terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The surface is mainly composed of aluminium and with a deposit of nickel. Surveyors found the ruins of a technical civilization near the equator, evidently the colony of an ancient spacefaring race. The ruins had subsided to almost nothing. Merely wind-hollowed husks of archaeologies archaeologies and other mega structures. In the centre of the ruins was a single column whose inscriptions defied translation for several centuries. When Asari linguists finally managed a translation, the elaborate relief carvings said merely, "Walk among these works and know our greatness." The crude scratches on base of the riverside said, "Monsters from the id." Could we live on there then? Could they have life on this planet? Matriarch's writings recovered. Scans revealed a wrecked freighter orbiting one of Jufar's smaller moons. A recon team found no signs of life, but they did discover one of Matriarch Delenaga's writings. Again, this Delenaga? When are we going to find out about this Delenaga? Solgarus is a small terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice, which can be plainly seen in the bottoms of recent craters. The dark coloration of the surface is caused by a carbon and ferrous material, pushed up from the denser core by cryovolcanic processes. It's a green planet. Antirumgon is a small rock and ice planet with a trace atmosphere of methane and ethane. 2 seconds. Need a drink. Sorry about that. The frozen surface is mainly composed of carbon with deposits of calcium. Antirumgon has been used as a crude anchorage for terraminous pirates for many years. The shells of temporary dwellings blasted by Alliance frigate patrols dot the surface, but always the pirates return to ground their ships, drive charges, chip out some water ice and trade slaves and stories. The deeper the layers of the Antirumgon's interior are semi-liquid slush due to the presence of methanol. It is thought that bacterium in the deep core create this natural antifreeze. Some species of terminus pirate drill through the ice crust to recover this natural alcohol. Ah, so they make drinks from it. The pirate's life. Mercury is a relatively small hydrogen helium gas giant with large amounts of hydrocarbons in the middle layers of the atmosphere. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 millennia ago, the Turian chief of naval operations, a distinguished soldier named McCurry, declared his immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was only 200 years ago that his ship was found on the surface, Precious' largest moon. It had landed gently and been deliberately shut down. Of Admiral Mercury, however, no trace was ever found. So, he's more than likely dead. Rayingri is a small, barren, terrestrial world. While it possesses a reasonably temperate climate and number of useful resources, no mining corporation is willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid dubbed VADS by the initial Solarian surveyor team entered the system approximately 10,000 years ago and was trapped in the decaying orbit around Rayingri. It is nearing the end of its slow spiral towards earthquakes, and cyclonic windstorms are increasingly common on Rayingri. Within a few hundred years, the planets will rip each other apart. Some Asari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorship of cruises to observe the spectacle. I'm sure that's not going to be dangerous. Right, let's take these two now. We got debris and we got anomaly. Let's get the anomaly first. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade this character. Yeah, I do. She's okay, she's not the best. There's another one there. That wasn't up on the map, so we picked that up. Come on, get up that hill. Come on, a bit more. Got ya. This place? Oh! Can we just zoom out this camp are gone? They seem to have abandoned it abruptly some time ago. Wonder why. A better armor though, and a better sniper rifle. We can give that sniper rifle to Garrus. Element surveyed. Wow. Medallion recovered. This down pod contained a league of 1 medallion. Its owner is nowhere to be found. Probably died. Well, you'd think they're probably dead more than likely. Overrun research outpost, that's where we gotta go next. Can't get up there, so we'll go this way. Hello, Pro Hitman. Hope you're doing well. We can't go this way. Oh, there's a path there. We'll go this way then. We'll follow it round. Follow the lights. Okay, some of these new weapons I've got, I'm going to give to my teammates rather than myself. Right. Kaiden. You got Hurricane, you got a shotgun, you can keep that. You got a machine gun, you can keep that. Oh, you know, I'm definitely using that. That is my gun. I'm using that machine gun. 180 now. Armor piercing. I'm gonna keep that just in case. We'll keep that just in case. Armor. Still haven't received any new ones. Not for us. I'm keeping it just in case it is Geffen here. I'm not sure it is. Husks. Oh crap, zombies. They are zombies. Come. Goddamn zombies.
Shields disabled.
There's one more zombie.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Shields disabled.
Oh crap. Bloody zombies. Oh, we got some to add to our grenades. It's wonderful. And more shotguns. We get rid of all the crap ones that we've got and we'll replace them with the good ones. Sniper rifle and a new shotgun. Once we get back to the ship, we'll replace everything.
That's it. Bag him and tag him. Engaging target.
Here come the Geth. Goddamn Geth. Oh crap. Barrier. Monsters.
I've got a shot.
Hey, I can't see it. It's hiding. Can't you destroy it? Come on, robots.
I think we're good, Commander.
Yeah, I think we defeated the Geth. Is this the end of it then? Have I done that one mission? I think I've done one side quest there doing that. Yeah, I've done quite a few streams with this already. I think this is going to be a very, very long one now. Oh, of course, them here. Goddamn Geth. Can I not get my ship? Ah, it's stuck. It's stuck on a box.
I'm surprised. I figured one of these outposts would be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind
There's
of
Kaiden
transmission.
disappeared.
Based on the signal strength, I say
Where's
it's
he
coming
gone?
from inside this star cluster.
It's gotta be the main base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Where did Kaiden disappear to? Right, let's go and find this base. Right, so we found out where it is. So assignments, bunker, find and destroy the main Geth base. We've done that. Yeah, we've done that one. Nothing else. Yeah, nothing else. I'm sure we'll come to that eventually. But for now, we're going to explore everywhere else. Gangrene, Grimson. That's the new one, isn't it? Grimson. Oh, we can survey Bender. Bender has a dense atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and chlorine. Though technically classified as a terrestrial world, but the surface of the planet has never cooled enough for a crust to form. It's a global sea of molten rock. Like Zaharux, its atmosphere is being blasted away by the solar wind. Once its thick temperature is gone, Bender's surface will be a mere 400 degrees. Oh, that all? Medallion recovered. Scanned and Bender uncovered an ancient Solarian vessel. A small team was dispatched to search for valuables. The only item of value recovered was a League of One medallion. You wish it was Friday? I don't. I wish it was Tuesday. My day off again. I'm back at work tomorrow. Zaharux's nitrogen argon atmosphere is being blasted away by the solar wind of the blue giant Grimson. Its surface consists of seas of loose silica dust, some kilometres deep, which periodically swirl into global sandstorms. Many unmanned proms to Zaharux have been lost over the years, though investigation has attributed all to mechanical failure or computational error. A popular extranet meme insists the entire planet is composed of dormant nanotechnology, created millennia ago by a race even more advanced than the Protheans. According to the story, Zaharux's silica dust is actually disembler robots which periodically awaken to defend themselves. Though discounted by every reputable scientist, this theory has been popularized by a series of sensationalistic texts by Asari author Delsi Orphesia. Like metal surveyed. Oh, we can land on here, Sulcrum. Sulcrum is the largest moon of the gas giant Notaban. Heat hazard 1. It is a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The crust is composed of various metals with deposits of sodium. and with everybody in the solar system, the surface is scorching hot and thoroughly irradiated by the blue giant Grissom. Surface excursions without proper protective gear are certain to prove fatal. On approach to Notaban, Normandy's passive sensor array inspected a fragmentary coded transmission from the surface of Solcrom. Attempts to decrypt the message were fruitless. It does not appear to be in any software coded language used by the Still race. Let's go. It's possibly the Geth. Let's take Tali and Liara. So, anomaly there. That's the mission, obviously. Debris. Let's go to the anomaly. Gotta find a way there. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Can I climb up this bit, maybe? Hoping I can climb up here. Come on! No, not powerful enough, is it? Maybe that bit. Here we go. Oh, don't say it's over there. I've got to climb up that. Is there an easier way up there? Okay. Not gonna do it, so. Come on, Michael, we can do it. You can do it. That's it. Sorry, capsule. Matriarch's writings recovered. There were several artifacts stored here, all worthless except for one of Matriarch Dilinaga's writings. Whether it was uncovered at this dig site or elsewhere is unclear. Debris, and then we've got that mission there. You can see what this debris is. How is Byron doing? He's doing quite well, bro. Hitman, thank you for asking. Hopefully he might be on a bit later, I think. But he's busy doing some work. Hopefully you'll get to talk to him again. It's been a while since you were both last on a stream together. But it's probably just the time difference, isn't it? Let's bypass manually. Oh, I pressed the wrong one again. Concentrate. There we go. Grenade and armor. Oh, medical interface is even better than the one I've got. I'm definitely going to be using that. But before I do that, I want to go here. Come on, Mako. Pro-Hitman said he's probably tired. Yeah, I think he would be. They're already getting attacked. Oh, come on then, big boys. Let's do it. Let's dance. Let's try to start. Take them out. Let's go for rides. There we go. Boom. Take this monster on a ride. Check that, robot. It's a shame you don't do much damage when you hit them. One. Got it. Right, let's go inside the base now. We'll find out what the Geth are doing in here. We can level them up a bit, can't we? Right, what am I going to do with you? Electronics, tally, hacking. That'll do. Crap. Come on, destroyer. That's it, send them on a right. That's it, get rid of them. Let them come to us. I hate them. Overload it, get rid of the shield. Damn it, there's more. Use your machine gun, you use your handgun for this. I'm gonna use a sniper. Take them out then. It's these things here.
I can't find a clear shot.
Don't worry about it. These blimmin' stalkers, they're very quick.
I have a shot.
Kill it!
I've lost contact.
It's already jumped. Throw it. No, not shield boost it. I'm gonna use...
They're in my sights.
Goddamn thing. Hey, that's one. As the last skeff falls, you hear music from across the room on the monitor aquarium stand before a hushed crowd, warbling a mouthful of capella of words and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched in the to the Geth words behind the Perseus veil. The transmitter shuts down. Jeez, them stalkers are difficult to kill. I want to fight more of them. Okay, nothing to do up here now. That's another mission we've done. So we're going to head back to the Normandy and we'll continue exploring the other planets before we start the main, well, one of the main quests. I'm not sure which one I want to do though. I'll have a look. I think we've got Ferrus. Ferrus is one of them. We've already got Lyra. So, which one do we do? Oh, why am I throwing grenades at myself? No idea. Let's get back to the Normandy before it explodes. Yeah, we need... Well, no, what I'm doing is I'm exploring each system bit by bit before we continue.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Okay, we've got Ferrus or Navaria. Got all these to explore as well before we do them. Or I might do a main quest and then continue exploring the planets. Asteroid X57. I'm not sure what that one is. Got Navaria or Ferrus. Let's do Navaria. Hello, the Grim. Hope you're doing well. Planets first. So, Savarog is a small but typical hydrogen and helium gas giant whose orbit lies quite close to the star. It is unusual for a star with a close orbiting gas giant to have a habitable world. Savarog is Pax's only gas giant, but its temperature, powerful winds, and high orbital velocity make it a poor candidate for helium-free mining. While Navaria enjoys plentiful deuterium for its fusion plants, it imports all of its helium-free from out of system. Okay. What's Marana? Looks like an ice planet. Marana is an icy planetoid smaller than Earth's moon. Many planetary geologists suspect it was once an autocloud ice dwarf which migrated inwards after an encounter with some other body. While the crust is frozen water ice, deeper layers are mostly silicates, with pockets of magnesium and aluminum. Marana is tidally locked to Pax. Same side always faces the sun. Got Vales. At least we can surveil this one. Vales has a thin atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Most other materials are frozen and fallen as snow. Its surface is composed of potassium with deposits of magnesium. While investigating the primitive anaerobic life of Veles, Binary Helix survey team discovered a cunningly hidden anchorage of the ancient Krogan warlord Morrow. Many records and artifacts of the Krogan rebellions were recovered and sold at auction. The empty base is now abandoned. Matrix writings recovered. More from Dinanagas. Scans of the planet Veles revealed a small abandoned vessel. Your salvage team brought the ship on board and dismantled it, whereupon they discovered one of Matrix Dinanagas' writings. Okay, let's go to Navaria. Navaria is a small frozen terrestrial world barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Navaria Development Corporation, who lease out to labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Navaria's unique situation, it is a source of many wild conspiracy theories.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Alright, let's go to the door. I'm going to take Liara with us. This has a lot to do with her. So, yes, definitely. Who else should we take with us? Should we take Rex? No, we've got no one electrical then, have we? We've got no one who can do tech. Maybe we'll go with Rex.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Assault rifle, shotguns, perfect warp. Okay, Liara, she can't level up anymore. Equipment. Keep the gun I got. Have I got anything for him? Liberator, that's not as good. I'm not really using him for sniper. We got a shotgun for him. Oh, I like that. Katana. That'll do. And who else we got? Oh, we can give her the light assassin armor. Looks the same. Ablative coating, 10 plus damage protection, energized weave, shield recovery and hardening, medical interface, first aid interface, stimulant pack, toxic seals. Let's use energized weave. Could think of it. I need to upgrade my medical interface, really, don't I? Let's have that one.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Let's not start a fight.
Why not?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
How dare they speak to us like that? We are Spectres.
Get out of here.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Oh, you're nicer than the other one is. You don't even talk. Okay.
Weapon protectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Saren Spy. Well, whoever you are, Saren Spy, you can do what you want, but you shall not defeat us. Can't wait to fight him later on.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety, and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Right, let's get rid of this helmet for now. We don't need it on. Yeah, we don't need the helmet.
The managers warned us about you.
Excuse me?
I can't believe the paranoids that work here. There's no accident on Peak 15.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Am I playing this game for the first time? I am not, the Green. It's the first time in a long time. The first time I played it was when the Xbox 360 first came out. I brought all of them, played all of them many times. Absolutely love the trilogy. Love Andromeda as well. But sadly, when I went onto PS4 and that, it wasn't on here apart from Andromeda. So I've had to wait for this to come out and finally be able to play it again. And absolutely loving it. That's why I've just started from 1 and working my way through all the lore and everything, because I want to be able to experience again, and so far I think it's fantastic.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
Oh, I am certainly an old-timer, the Grim.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Am I playing Paragon or Renegade, something in between? My first playthrough with Mal Shepherd, I'm gonna go in between, I think. I'm kind of like going, I'm trying to do a Paragon, but I think some of the things I have to do are Renegade for me to be able to keep. I am going to do a female Shepherd playthrough where I think I'm going to be more towards Renegade than Paragon, just so we've got two different playthroughs. So yeah, I'd say this one's more Paragon. The second playthrough I'll do for all of them will be, with the female, will be Renegade. Okay, let's see what we've got. I do want to sell all the junk that we've got. And we've got a bit more money. Turian armor, silverback, that's pretty good. It's a lot of money though. Aquarian, I need some new armor for the Aquarian, but I haven't got either of them with us at the moment, so it's not, I'm not bothered with that. Yeah, let's go and get this item for him. We've got to go and deliver it to a Krogan. Which difficulty did I choose? I'm on normal at the moment. When I level up a bit more, I'm going to go for hard. Already had my butt kicked a few times by the fresher moors. They've been the most difficult. That's our Poid's package. Yeah, I thought it was. It's caught me out a few times, even on normal. I was like, what the hell? I do think they've improved a few of the mechanics, not all of them. The Mako's still a bit over the top. But I think that's because I haven't actually changed the controls for that one. But yeah, some of the enemies are a lot smarter than they were before.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
Yes, all three are included, plus all of the DLCs for all three games, which is quite an absolute bargain, really. For anyone who hasn't played this game or doesn't know about this, there is an option.
I'm just browsing right now.
For you to bypass this merchant and give it to the Krogan directly. Now, I forgot the actual rewards you get for that, but I do know that if you do that, Merchant Uphold's not happy with you, and I'd rather keep him on my good side because I can keep coming back and buying items. I want to go this way, don't I?
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Hey, there's more people here. Bit more lively than it usually is. Okay, they've added some NPCs, which is good. Whether or not you can talk to them doesn't matter, as long as it feels a bit more like an actual building than an abandoned warehouse. Let's talk to Gianna Parasani.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
What kind of weather cuts modern communication?
A blizzard is sweeping the Scotty Mountains right now. Between the cloud cover and heavy snow, the satellite uplinks are cut.
So Pinnacle's not included, but the rest are. I'm not bothered about that then. That's not too bad.
What corporations work on Peak 15?
Binary Helix has leased the entire complex.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Okay, Binary Helix
Binary
it is.
Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen synthetic insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
I'm going to speak to this jerk.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Refugee?
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second-guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Right, Mr. I studied the whole Saturday for exam tomorrow. Probably will get A+. Well, good luck to you. I hope you do.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapon screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Shepard, I am sure that there are other people here who could help us.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
I really can't wait to do the Renegade one with him.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Annaleus.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Annaleus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Okay.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
No, it's not. Renegades, when you... It's always the bottom answer. The more you use the bottom answers, the more you're more likely you are to have the red Renegade one. Like when you can tell him to shut up and tell him to hurry up and that. So I'm trying not to do that so much.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus. And the matriarch came through.
I know the renegade answers are so funny, but it's like you want to say something, but like you don't want it to ruin your Paragon playthrough.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. Analeus shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be back, definitely. Okay, it's up here, isn't it? They're not good. Usually they talk, don't they? Just standing there nice and quiet.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
About Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I'll be on my way.
Can I help you?
No, you cannot.
You're the spec.
I've got to go over there and talk to him in a bit. I want to see what's around here. It's usually items. Nothing at all. Not even one case, okay. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? Nothing in there. Let's talk to Lorik.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink.
Hello there.
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
See you later, Pro Hitman. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I'm not promising anything. Okay, let's have a look up here.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
The office is down here, I think. There we are. This way, isn't it? Is it? No. Oh, hang on, I know where it is. It's past that guard down there, isn't it? Because there were stairs, I think. You've got the garages, and then... yeah, there's the garages.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Ananias. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
Where is it then? Is it this one? Maybe it's this one then. I'm hoping it's this lift. It's on the other side. Oh, it's this one, isn't it?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias
Thank
has
you,
a
the
bearing
Grim.
up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
That's fine, but the rest of your buddies I'm gonna die. Hello there. Use that. Should have concentrated on them. Somebody up here, isn't there? This is the problem with having these characters and not having the ones that I wanted to do a mixture to be able to get everything, but sadly these two are the ones which really help with the story on this mission. Ah well, we can always come back if we want to get the upgrades and whatnot. Oh, of course, it's Akara.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Ooh, right. Didn't stand a chance. Well done, you two.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias's thugs ripping the place.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
I know what she wants. I remember now. Hopefully it works. I mean, graphics wise it's good, but it hasn't changed drastically. Like, the graphics still look good back on the Xbox 360 for character-wise anyway.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias's corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits."
You find the faces where the aliens look good.
Records are everything
Yeah, I agree. The Grim.
Ananias's guilt in one package.
This Gianna still looks the same. Mal Shepard's looks the same as he did, but it looks like they've improved with the aliens.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias's secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
We could have done a renegade thing there and got it to Paos, but I'm not going to do that yet. The next playthrough we'll do that.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
Are you referring to the blizzard?
Of course. What else would I be referring to?
I heard there was an accident.
There have been unseemly rumors circulating along the lines of ancient evil and plague from distant suns. Amusing, no? Someone watches too many bad horror vids.
Gianna and Lash look better in the original. I don't remember. I haven't played it for a while.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir.
The aliens look incredible, though.
Arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Novaria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
I should let you go.
Let me go.
Yeah, I think Rex does as well.
Conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk. Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
If these executives don't blame Analeus for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
Awesome.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Paragon plus 24 as well. That's what we wanted. Let's go and get this arsehole arrested now. Really don't like him. But it's going to be funny when we do the Renegade. Yeah, obviously I don't think they could have done too much with the graphics without completely remaking it, so they've touched up on a lot of it. I've heard they have adapted the ending to the game a little bit to make it better than what it was. I'm not 100% sure, I haven't done that yet, but we'll find that out when we get to the end. I'm looking forward to seeing if they have. Like, the free endings that you get with Mass Effect 3 kind of... they weren't great. Obviously it was better when they did like the kind of upgraded version where you could keep Shepard alive, but it wasn't fantastic, was it? They could have done it better.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
You owe me more than a beer. See, I'm trying to think on this mission we're doing now. It's going to lead up to... obviously Liara's going to be closer to us once we do this mission for her. But there's Rex. The reason I brought Rex along is because of the Rachni. This whole mission is building up to a decision with Rex, and I don't know the best. I want to do Paragon, but the Paragon decision in this, I don't know if it's going to affect us.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
I hate them. I hate these robots.
So that's what the Asari had in the crates.
You goddamn robots. Ah, big guy, eh?
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Oh, you've arrived. Oh, it didn't take you long, did it? Hello there.
What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us, we fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
The Asari bitch came with a bunch of cargo. They were probably packed in those.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
It's smooth at points. Sometimes it gets out of control. Oh, great. The hell? It's not letting me open it. Yeah, there's a few glitches. Yeah, glitch. Oh, this is ridiculous. What a glitch. Can't get my weapons out. We actually can't get our guns out, and we can't get back in the Mako. Oh my god. We're gonna have to die. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill myself. Yeah, let's kill ourselves. Oh god. That's ridiculous. Stupid glitch. Didn't let me open the crate. Didn't let me get it back inside the Mako. Didn't let me access my weapons. Yeah, best thing to do is just kill ourselves and it'll reload here. That is ridiculous. There we go. I'm not even going to get out this time. I'm just going to go all the way there. Obviously there's some tweaks they need to make. Let's just get to the lab. Anyone who gets in my way gets run over. Oh, of course. Those beasts are back. Yeah, I'm not going after the items, just in case it crashes again. On it. Stupid robots. Like that. Another turret over here. There's another one up there somewhere, but it won't hurt to leave it. I'm coming round that way anyway, I think. Yeah. Ah! Get away! That's it.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. We will need to get the reactors back online.
Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, there's a lot of things we're not going to be able to unlock because I picked these two, but I'm advancing the story more than anything. Ammo upgrade. Okay, what's up here? Nothing. Can't get up there. Okay. At least we've definitely explored everywhere. Well, the old base is creaking. It's not a good sign.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Right. There we go. Now they want to keep something horrendous out, more like. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's quite a few glitches that they need to iron out. Obviously, I think in the next patch that'll probably get rid of it.
Cover me.
Go on, you two. Go on. Oh god, here we go.
What was that?
Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
Bloody horrible things. Need my shotgun for this. They poison you as well.
What were those?
Damned if I know, but someone on this mountain does.
Rex doesn't know that they're Rachni. Did he not fight the Rachni then? In a while.
error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
You can speak to this robot. Repair 100 Omnigel or accept manual reactivation. Let's try the manual one. No. Repairs incomplete. No, it's not that, is it? Oh well, let's use that. Insufficient Omnigel. I can get 100 easy. I can get 100. Hang on. Okay. Get rid of all the crap. Upgrades. All the crap upgrades we can do as well. In fact, I need the toxic one for this. Incendiary explosion. The rest of them will go Omnigel. That'll do. Good way of getting space as well. Oh, thank you, Grim. Hope you have a nice day. Get the rest of them. I need to keep the toxic seals, don't I? Toxic resistance against them. Ah, that's better. That is toxic resistance. We use that one. Upgrades for this. We've got enough to do it now, maybe. Confirm, yeah. Gotcha. There we go.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connect.
That's one.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Damn robots. Goddamn robots. Ah, I've been this way. This is where we came from.
Entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
They're locked in.
The door could...
Control group, losing them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the thing that struck. Come out while you can.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Unlock the decontamination chamber.
User alert. Contaminants are present within the decontamination chambers. Passage is not recommended.
How do I get rid of the contaminants?
The chamber is equipped with a fail-safe system which vents a 5,000-degree Kelvin plasma. This is sufficient to sterilize any potential contagion. Unfortunately, the fail-safe system is disabled at this time.
I don't have time for this. Override and open the doors.
Very well, Commander. Releasing safeties. Proceed at your discretion.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
More in there. Do it.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday, and we haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
Tell me about the defenses here.
It's designed to survive a breach. The turrets and alarms are routed from a control room out by the quarantine labs.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Charging up.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Nothing there, okay.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
What?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Then
Rude.
I will return to my meditations.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Better armor. Yep. Omnital, Biotic Amp, Omnital, unique items, Medi-Gel. Okay. Sell all junk. That'll do. Okay. Electronics. Fitness, warp, throw. Equipment. Better for shield, isn't it? The one I've got on. Shields. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Rex, what you got? Mercenary. That's better. Ecoskeleton. So, biotic amp. Skeleton. Okay, we've got shotgun next. One he's got's the best one I can find for him. What she got? Omni tool. Shield bonus is nothing. Tech cooldown bonus 17. Okay.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, They'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
So we've got another mission. Actually, let's speak to him first.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Can't go in there yet, okay. Medical bay. Run, Forrest, run!
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Okay, this one will get you. How can you tell jokes? So this hydrogen atom says to another hydrogen, I lost.
That's where we come from.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
If isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin, they must be mixed in precise quantities as each chemical is poured. The equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. Gotcha.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
What?
We'll see about that, bitch.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
I'll be leaving now.
Let's go give them the cure first and then we'll go to maintenance.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards? They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Philip's work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Paragon plus 24, that's amazing, that's what we wanted. The maintenance.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Uh-oh, boss fight. Have a grenade. Yalla. losing power, isn't she?
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You have to give me the location.
I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Uh-oh. Up. That's my shotgun.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Netagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
Maybe you've been blinded by old war stories.
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a Council Spectre. Who are you?
I am Yaroslav Tartakovsky, the Operations Director. I would stand and shake hand, but you must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I don't understand anything yet. What were you doing here?
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Ragna's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They brought it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix planned to clone Ragnar, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Ragnar. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Sic semper
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Who would have those codes?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Wonderful.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Oh crap. Run away! Run through him quick! Screw him. Run away! Okay. Let's get out of here.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Oh, let's go to the Codex.
Fifth, though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the Hive Queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the Queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered Council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy. In the faster than Sovereign is the flagship of the rogue Spectres Saren. An enormous dreadnought larger than any other ship in any known fleet, it is crewed with both Geth and Krogan. At 2 kilometers long, its spinal-mounted main gun is likely capable of penetrating another dreadnought's kinetic barriers with a single shot. How Saren acquired this incredible warship is unknown. The prevailing opinion is that Sovereign is a Geth construct, while others believe it is a Prothean relic. Its design, however, hints at a more alien and mysterious origin. The attack on Eden Prime demonstrated Sovereign's ability to generate mass effect fields powerful enough to land on a planetary surface. This implies it has a massive Element Zero core and the ability to generate staggering amounts of power.
Okay, I can talk to everybody before we head out.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
That's all he has to say. Let's see what the others have to say to us.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Whether elves who flare up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Nothing for her. She didn't get to say anything new either.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
No, we are professional, and that is all there is. You can talk to the others. You can have love interests with quite a few of the characters in this, but I'm trying to carry on with the story.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant Chief?
Of course not, sir. Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who were really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duties, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves.
Okay.
Not yet, anyway. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, that's all we can talk about so far.
Sir.
Oh, we've got Talia to talk to next.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
See you later.
Oh, actually, let's ask about her father.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now, I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Right, that is everybody we spoke to. I'm going to finish the stream here. I've got work tomorrow. If I can stream a little later, I might. I've got some edits to do in that ready for tomorrow and for the rest of the week. If I'm not back later on, I will be back on Tuesday. So I hope you enjoy the stream. I will upload some videos for tomorrow regardless, and I hope you have a lovely day tomorrow, and I'll hopefully see you all on Tuesday. Till then, please take care.